Thanks, Bob. Boise City Council has decided not to approve an interim operating agreement with Uber. Glenn Beebe tells us why the council arrived at that decision and what's next for the ride-sharing service.
After the council's 4-2 vote not to pass the interim agreement with Uber means the company will have to continue to operate as it has for months, which means they can't charge passengers. During the meeting, council members brought up several concerns, including the issues that the city can't require or do its own background check.
Service, I said over here, the business model I said over here, and the business model is we're going to come in and do whatever we want, and it just doesn't matter how you function in your community, and I'm really uncomfortable with that precedent.
Some Uber drivers say they wanted to at least see a temporary agreement so they could be regulated and operate like other services in town.
Uber is kind of already operating, and so the temporary plan would actually be a boon, as it would put Uber into the regulated portion, if you will. It makes it so that it is regulated, whereas right now it's not regulated.
Councilors who voted against the plan point out the ordinance process will not be quick, and they wanted to have something in place for the safety of residents.
Glenn Beebe, KBOI News, Boise.
The process to get a permanent ordinance in place will take about 8 weeks. The council says one of the biggest problems is that Uber does its own background checks through the FBI criminal database and does not take fingerprints. The council will have a work session for a permanent ordinance for Uber and similar car services on February 24th.